Physique looking pretty good, building some muscle. I was pretty shredded just a little while ago, but I've been eating more, training more, and it's a lot of work. So, you're gonna go through different body compositions all the time, especially when you're eating more carbs, training more, compared to fasting more and walking, right?
That was really hard when I was in the car.
You know what I realize is that, if I want my life to change, I can do it. I just have to do the small things like train my body, my mind, go through this pain. Push it myself. See that? There's always another rip. In this life, you always can do another rep. Just when you thought you were there's someone always pushing themselves just a little bit harder. And for me, I have a very small circle, so I have to almost go against myself every single day. I don't have other people pushing me. I don't have other people telling me, I need to do this. It's all of my choice. Every single day I decide to choose going through hard things, waking up early, going to work, working 8-10 hours, driving home, helping take care of my baby. And then it's, back to the grind, workouts, meals, training. And that's something I take very seriously is my health, because I understand, health is the foundation. If you can get in shape, you can strengthen your mind through pushing yourself, going through something that's hard. You put healthy things into your body, so, that way you're more productive, you have more energy, mental clarity. And it's honestly a blessing to, I've been doing this now for a few years, and, I've had my ups and downs, and, even right now I'm kind of going through a transition of, eating more, putting on more size, and, I don't have a six pack really anymore. Like when I flex, you can kind of see it. And a lot of you guys might think this is great, but, I have a higher standard of being shredded, but, going through a different body composition, that can be, mind challenging, because, you want to be lean, but at the same time, I wanted to put on mass. So with muscle gain, there's going to be fat gain. But besides that, guys, just, the mindset you have to have on a daily basis is, being a warrior. Like every single day I show up, that alarm goes off, or I wake up to the baby crying. I understand that as a man, I must lead by example. And, the last fucking thing I want is for me to be a soft guy and accept what life has for me. Instead, I want to take control of my life. I want to be able to really, give my family a different outcome. Like a lot of us are born around poverty, money's always an issue. Even for me right now, it is, because I'm spending, lots of money, expenses, mentorships, and it adds up every single month. And the last thing I want to do is, have to worry about money. I want to just be able to live my life, be able to take care of my family, my kid, my girl, want to be able to buy things for them, like just the simple things, like, and making a couple grand a month just doesn't cut it. You have to be at least making 10 grand a month plus to like really, feel that comfortability to, do things. And, it's the sad truth, but, a lot of us are in this position, and the only way to get out is by training your mind and really wanting it. For me, it's helping other people get in shape, so I have to lead by example. There's tons of other businesses that I'm interested in, like e-commerce, day trading, And a few other things. But my heart and my passion is helping other people, get in shape, because I've done it myself. Very educated. I've studied for a few years now, and it's something I'm doing on a daily basis. So I might as well help other people on that path of better habits, better diet. But this is me every single day, guys, battling with what I got going on. Like, every single day is so fucking busy, but I love it. I love the challenge. I love getting better. I love, being patient, being tested. A lot of the times we just expect us to, get results fast and whatnot. But what's even better is, putting in a work for a straight year and not getting the reward. It's delayed gratification. And a lot of people quit. But I can tell you, I'm not going to quit. You will not see me quitting anything. I'll have doubt, as everyone does. But I won't quit. Like, I could doubt right now, I can't do this rep, but guess what? Got another one. Another one. You get the point. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Just wanted to, hop on here really quick, kind of tell you what's on my mind, and honestly just kind of open up and be more vulnerable, because, a lot of people are gatekeeping. A lot of people don't show the real version of them, and for me, I love to show, I'm struggling. I like to show that life isn't perfect. I like to show that I'm busy as hell, but I'm still getting it done. And, I used to make up so many excuses of why I wasn't here, why I wasn't there. I just wasn't taking action. I wasn't putting in the work for, periods of time. So, we'll talk to you guys soon. I'm going to finish this workout, get a meal in, shower, get to bed, and do it all over again. Win every single day. Peace.